Here, let's focus some attention on the cycle of both calcium and magnesium in soils. So you see there's not very many arrows, and so that tells you that this cycle is relatively simple, and it is. So let's describe it. When soils are young or highly unweathered, the minerals that are present in soils are primary calcium and, and magnesium mineral phases. As soils weather, those mineral phases dissolve and pump calcium and or magnesium into the solution phase. And calcium and magnesium can reprecipitate as calcium minerals or secondary calcium minerals. And this occurs over time, these forward-backward linkages between dissolution and precipitation. As soils continue to weather, minerals start forming clays, 2-to-1 type clays. And when these secondary or primary minerals start dissolving, they not only pump calcium and or magnesium into the soil solution, but they can pump calcium and or magnesium onto the exchange sites. And that could be direct or it could be through the soil solution. So 2-to-1 type clays either have magnesium on the outside of the clays, or you know that 2-to-1 type clays can have magnesium substitute for aluminum in the crystal lattice of clays. We learned about that before. You should also know that magnesium and calcium on exchange sites is the buffer for the concentration of calcium and magnesium in the soil solution. And so there's sorption and desorption that occur between the exchange sites and the soil solution. We also know that calcium and magnesium can enter soil systems simply through plant release, through plant decay, or the addition of organic materials, manures, compost, biosolids, etc. The loss pathways are threefold: plant uptake and removal, erosional losses, or over eons leaching. Right? So this does not occur readily, but this occurs over eons where soils weather, primary minerals are weathered, they reprecipitate as secondary minerals. And if this goes on long enough, sooner or later, you will see secondary minerals, or at least their concentrations, move down through the soil profile, and eventually they're simply lost from the system altogether. So what I want to do in the next several videos is to talk about each one of these phases specifically: the soil solution phase, the exchangeable phase on clays, and the primary minerals.